Oh, I didn't even.
That was a quick game. Just like
I
like
didn't
that.
even realise that it was on. Hi
Oh,
everyone, George Nicola. We've got
Despina
the
Nicola.
we've got the twin with us
Twin
today.
powers, eh, guys?
Twin power,
Twin
twin
powers, guys.
power.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
Welcome you guys, and thank you so much for joining us.
Exactly.
We're on Dare to Begin Life Coaching. Another episode, another Sunday
Another Sunday.
over
Yeah?
here.
Another Sunday in Cyprus.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Today we're going to be looking at uncertainty.
Yeah.
And we are just in the middle of a big war. Okay, it's not in Cyprus, but it's
It's close enough. eh?
close enough. It's close enough.
Really too
We
close.
actually hear planes going over, and because we live in Larnaca, and there are a lot of shadows of uncertainty. We don't know.
Certainly.
Yeah, many people believe it's the end of times. You know, it's the end of the world as we know it.
But it's not. But it's war. I mean, there's like
Yeah.
famine.
The,
There's so much. This is everything at the moment.
Can you imagine sitting having dinner and then somebody coming in with a rifle and literally, I don't know, with a gun, either killing you or just
No,
getting
just
you
see
out of
that.
your house? And there's people that are, it's people that are just refugees. There's a lot out there. It's quite scary.
It is.
And it makes you just question, you know.
We're probably what 40-minute flight from here to Israel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're close, but yeah.
You know, and it makes you think, why are we here? What is all this about? And it reflects on, you know, our existence. You know, it's made me question.
Yeah.
We've got, I don't know if you guys can hear Oscar snoring. We've got a French bulldog and he snores, and hopefully you can't hear it. But anyway,
Hopefully.
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, so as I was saying, there's been a lot of even earthquakes, there's been a lot of droughts, there's been it's just trials and tribulation.
And considering, like, but we just came out of that, pandemic, if you want to call it a pandemic.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we spent 2.5 years on that, so.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you ask why?
Of course.
Yeah, I think everybody's asking
Of course.
why. Why are we born? Should we just push him out because he's really snoring? 1 minute, you guys.
Come here, boy. Come here, good boy.
Yeah,
Come
sorry,
here.
you guys. He's snoring and it's just making a lot of noise. Yeah, so we might ask ourselves, why are we? Sorry, you. Why we're born into so much pain, suffering.
Yeah.
You know, and it is
just these trials, trials.
Yeah.
Tribulations.
It's a intrinsic part of our existence, I believe now.
Yeah.
It's just
everyday life.
Yeah. And I think there's no better way to explain this in a story.
Okay.
And it was, about, because, I mean, the topic is what's happening with Israel and Palestine now, the uncertainty. And this is about a rabbi who was teaching one of his students about creation and about health. Yeah. And his student wanted to ask about the suffering and why we're here, why all this is happening. And the rabbi said to the student that, God has labored carefully to create man, because it's right that God wanted to have a peer. He wanted to have somebody who was in his image.
Sure.
In thought, mind, and deed. Somebody that was on the same road as him. And so when he was finished and he looked at man, he wasn't really satisfied.
Okay.
Because what he saw was an image, a person, but even though they were like, he was like God, he couldn't create. Okay. So he was just.
And this is the rabbi.
This is the rabbi's story, yeah. He was just a person that couldn't create anything. He was just a mere image of God, but he had the one ability and the one thing that he lacked was the ability to create. And so God thought in order to create, he would put him in a challenging environment.
Okay.
And this meant he was forced to build shelter for his family because of the wars and the famine and whatever. Yeah. He was forced to build crops.
Wow.
He was forced basically to invent the wheel, to
subsistence living.
Yeah, everything. And now God had a proper peer.
Okay.
Because he had the ability to create.
Sure.
The student was quite upset about this, and he said, why didn't he just put him, without all these challenges? He wouldn't be able to create.
Okay.
And so all of these trials, these tribulations is giving us the ability to create. That's our purpose here.
That's
with
powerful,
this material world. We're born spiritual beings, and we've been placed in like this body, in a shell, and we've got the limitations of this body with material things, so we can create.
And
it is, and we've just inherited this ability to create.
Okay.
And some people might think, well, I want to create my world. Yeah, but my creation is not the same as your creation. And so we're here to find your creation and my creation and anybody who's listening's creation to come together.
Like a mashup.
Yeah, and that's the way life happens to us. It's everybody's creations together, coming together, and that's why we're here in this body, in this place. And so let's get back to, why suffering. Now, I cannot give you a logical answer, because every time I give logic to something, it's like a squash bag.
Okay.
Like my ideas, it's just like they get crushed because there's no logic behind the suffering and all that.
Okay.
But we have a journey, a spiritual evolution down here. We have these abilities from our Father, the innate we've got this innate creation ability to create. The inside of us is the ability to create.
Sure.
And even though maybe somebody's creation is trying to take our whatever we've created, like in wars, it's about going into our spiritual self and finding ways, solutions, accepting what has happened.
Sure.
It's okay, like things are happening the way they're happening. But we can either be wounded from all of this, or we can move on from it and learn. It can be a lesson and learning.
What about the victim role in that type thing?
Yeah, we can either hold the badge and say, 10 years ago I was abused by this person. This happened to me. We can either hold that wound and nurture it, and it can be part of our identity, or we can take that wound and we can turn it into an ability to help somebody else, to be part of somebody else's creation, to make somebody else a better, be in a better place. And so there is all I can say is we have been given this chance to mature and evolve, because we all have the creation inside of us. We can accept that somebody's got a different religion to us. Somebody has a different way of doing things,
different language,
a different language. All of this,
all of it.
We can accept it. We don't have to be part of that, because we don't have to be part of their religion, because a religion, or, you know, like I'm talking about the Muslims and the Jews now, you know, we can accept that these people are different.
Yeah.
They've got, but you don't have to go along and adopt their, you know, each other's religion, but you can accept each other and move on and work on from there.
Got it.
It's about the ability to celebrate each other's culture, you know, and you know, we don't have to be burdened by what happened in the past,
Sure.
whose land somebody is. I don't know, man, you guys, it's a
difficult one, but because I mean,
yeah.
you know, obviously, you know, I'm not going to go political and stuff, but it's a difficult one because it's, you know,
yeah, it
part
is
of the heritage.
Yeah, it is.
Both.
It is. And religion, land, all of this is in our bones. It's part of our identity. It's something that you can't just get up and leave.
Okay.
You can't, you know. Okay. And so, you guys, that's basically, you know, it's about, yeah, it's about accepting what is and moving in from there.
Accepting what it is and just moving on, type thing. Acknowledging it, right?
Yeah.
Acknowledging it.
Yeah.
It's there. It's there.
You know, and there are times, you guys, when things are really getting you down.
Mm-hmm.
If you just sit down, like Jordan Peterson says, at the end of your bed, close your eyes and just connect to the higher being, because I know that all of us have been traumatized in some way or another. There's no logic behind what trauma everybody has had, but it's going past our abilities.
Sure.
And getting connected with that source, that creation inside of us, the spiritual creation.
Inside.
And it's about, I think, first you have to be grateful and thank the Lord for what you've got. And next you've got to pray for other people. And then when you get into that space, that gratitude and praying for other people and saying, are you tired?
Yeah.
Yeah. And praying for other people.
Good on you, Bob.
I'm sorry, Bob, you're all tired.
No, it's all good. I just didn't sleep last night, guys. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm going to have an early one tonight. Sorry, Bob.
I love you.
Good on you, Bob.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to start. Don't make me start, Bob. Please don't make me start. I was just going to get out of here real quick. Don't make me laugh, man.
So, that's it. Our journey is going past what's happened to us, our abilities.
Oh shit. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Enjoy
Anyway, that's us. Yeah, and going past what's happened to us, going under that, getting to the Creator, getting to what we are here for,
exactly.
and finding the divine inside of us, and answers will
that's
come.
it right there. Finding the divine inside of us.
Yes, and
Perfect.
we are
That's
all
nice.
human beings.
like
We're
that.
not human doings. So the ability to sit down and just allow yourself to be.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm just going to end it with something, you guys. I'm just going to end the live with something.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of shocking facts, which might upset you. In the UK, you guys, every 90 minutes, somebody commits suicide.
In the UK.
Every 90 minutes.
Sorry, can I interrupt you for a minute? Apparently, someone will can correct me if I'm wrong, but New Zealand has got the highest rate of youth suicide in the world, apparently. I heard it, but I don't know, I might be wrong. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, okay, that is
UK.
really sad. That is
So
really,
in the
really
UK, what is
sad.
it,
Every 90 minutes, and in New Zealand, you said the highest rate of suicide.
Yeah, I hear it.
Now,
Youth suicide.
Or youth suicide. Now, these people, they need to be seen and heard. That's what I mean by we have to teach ourselves to accept what is happening around us and move on from there.
Nice.
It's not about being lonely, it's about coming together. And in Japan, in 2021, more people committed suicide than died of the pandemic.
Holy man.
And so you guys, we have got a certain amount of time and energy. If we spend less energy thinking of ourselves and, you know, the ego, and more time spreading love, connection, and, you know, accepting people for what they are, not trying to change people but trying to live together, I think the world would be a much, much better place. Yeah, we are humans, connected beings that we just can exist, just be.
Perfect.
Human beings that just be in peace. You guys, I'm sorry about before. I love you guys. I've got to see if anybody.
I started watching the rugby.
The rugby or the cricket?
Both.
Oh, Shaz is there.
Shaz.
Hiya, Shaz. Hi. And Tim Butting.
Oh, mate.
Hiya.
Legend. Tim, how are you, son?
And you guys, thank you so much for watching. We totally adore you.
All Blacks going to win, man. We're going to bring the World Cup back this time next weekend. Sorry.
I love you guys. Peace, love and rainbows. Biblical, we love you. I accept the difference. Well done.
Well done.
Well
Perfect.
done. Damn, I love that snoring going on. Yeah, thank you, Tim.
Tell
but
me,
no
boy,
thanks.
you're welcome to him, mate.
You can
you're
have him.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Bloody nightmare. It's all right.
You guys, remember, we have got our website.
Look at my train wreck over here.
Despinanicola.com.
Yeah. Smash, subscribe.
We love you guys.
See you guys.
Peace, love and rainbows. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye. Right. Still on.